You ever wonder how a whisper can destroy a life? Torah doesn't wonder, it warns. It doesn't tiptoe around the impact of speech. It confronts it head on. In the Torah, words aren't just sounds. They're blueprints. They build, they break, they bless, they bury. Proverbs 18 verse 21 doesn't mince words. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. That's not metaphor. That's mechanics. It's not poetic exaggeration, it's spiritual engineering. Every syllable you release carries weight, consequence, and direction. And if you think that's dramatic, wait until you realize how many lives have been derailed by a single careless sentence. Deuteronomy 30 verse 19 doubles down, choose life. Not just in action, but in thought. Because in Torah logic, thought is the seed, speech is the soil, and reality is the fruit. You don't just speak your truth, you construct it. You don't just express your feelings, you architect your future. The Torah doesn't separate thought from speech, it binds them. It treats intention as the blueprint and words as the execution. And once spoken, those words don't evaporate, they echo. They ripple. They return. Now let's talk lashon, hara, evil speech, gossip, slander. Torah treats it like spiritual murder. Leviticus 19 verse 16 isn't subtle. Do not go around as a talebearer among your people. Do not stand idly by the blood of your neighbor. I am Hashem. That's not just a warning, it's a courtroom indictment. Lashon hara isn't just rude, it's lethal. It's the kind of speech that stains the soul, fractures communities, and invites judgment. And the Torah doesn't care if it's true. Truth without compassion is still a weapon. And when you use your words to wound, you're not just breaking social norms, you're violating divine protocol. Still think sticks and stones is just a nursery rhyme. Torah says words wound deeper. Bones heal reputations, don't emotional scars from verbal attacks linger longer than physical ones. And the worst part, most people don't even realize they're doing it. They call it venting. They call it honesty. Torah calls it destruction. So how do we apply this wisdom in real life? Let's get practical first. Mind your mouth. Before you speak, ask, am I dropping wisdom or verbal grenades? Is this truth or just ego dressed up as insight? Second, choose thoughts like you choose passwords, secure, intentional, and not easily guessed. Don't let your mind be a playground for negativity. Third, avoid lashon hara like bad sushi. Even if it looks justified, it'll poison your system. You don't need to win every argument. You need to protect your soul. Fourth, affirmations aren't cheesy, they're spiritual code. I am worthy isn't fluff, it's firmware. It's the kind of internal programming that rewires your emotional operating system. Isaiah 55 verse 11 says words don't return void. So what are yours returning with blessing or baggage? Are your words building bridges or burning them? Are your thoughts elevating your spirit or anchoring it in fear? Torah doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be precise. Because every word is a vote for the world you want to live in. Every sentence is a seed, every conversation is a construction site. And if you're careless with your tools, don't be surprised when the structure collapses. The ancient Jewish sages taught that our words can either create or destroy, and that the energy we put out into the world will ultimately come back to us. This isn't karma, it's covenant. It's the spiritual law of return as it is written in Proverbs 18 verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This verse reminds us that our words have the power to bring life or death, and that we'll reap the consequences of our speech. The Torah also teaches us that our thoughts and intentions are just as important as our words. In Deuteronomy 30 verse 19, it is written, I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Choose life so that you and your offspring will live. This verse reminds us that we have the power to choose our thoughts and intentions, and that these choices will ultimately determine the course of our lives. By applying these principles, we can harness the power of our words and thoughts to create a more positive, uplifting reality. As it is written in Isaiah 55 verse 11, so shall my word be which goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, without accomplishing what I desire and without succeeding in the matter for which I sent it. May our words and thoughts be a source of blessing and positivity in our lives. And may we always strive to use our speech, intentions, for good.